many people have problems with the GPS, that it sometimes shows like 10, 12, 15, 22 satellites, and then all of a sudden it drops to 5 or 4 or something like that, and it's happening over and over again, and there is no real indication that or reason to why it should do like that. So I read up a little bit about it from GitHub's issue tracker, and it turns out that there is something called ground assistance or something like that. I have set that one to automatic, and that means that the GPS system is trying to help you with something, and once the signal from the ground assistance system comes into the GPS, then it disables the non-GPS satellites. So if you had like 10 GLONASS, whatever they are called, and say 5 GPS satellites, then all of a sudden it drops from 15 to 5, for example, or something like that, if I did the math correctly. I don't know. So what you should do in order to fix this is to prevent this ground assistant system from helping you. So the best way of doing it is to set the area, or that it's in the config on the GPS. You can set it to automatic, you can set it to Asia, North America, and whatever, Asia, and so on. And you should put it, you cannot turn it completely off, but you can typically set it to an area where you are not. So I'm in Asia, for example, I set it to North America, and those ones who are in North America, they can set it to Asia. And that means that the GPS system, ground assistance system, cannot kick out the other non-GPS satellites. So now I'm going to fly. So, and that works fine. I had something like 11, 12 satellites, very stable, and before I did that it was dropping very often to the point where rescue mode would not be able to work at all, and I got this warning and so on. So I'm very happy with this, although I think as a default it should be turned off completely so that we don't need to worry about it. So